Yo, what's good, YouTube? How you doing today? My name is Lakeith Dion, and today I'm tackling a topic that's actually quite near and dear to my heart. Uh, but for my sake, please make sure to like this video. It really means a lot to me, and I appreciate the growth. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, and I just started this stuff a long time ago, so I'm not even gonna cap on that. But yeah. So today I want to talk to y'all about some fake shit. Not some stuff that's like not real. I'm talking about fake things that we see, fake people that we meet, fake intentions, fake goals, fake morals, fake pride. Just the concept of fake in and of itself, right? I wanted to tackle that topic because it's something that I've always struggled to put into words, but I've always been able to readily see in my life. You know what I mean? I've always tried to stray away from being a fake person, and what I mean by that is when I say fake, I mean somebody, I don't want to be the type of person who will intentionally do one thing in your face just so I can do something else out of your face. And let me elaborate on what I mean by that. You know how fake people operate. They're one way this way, they're another way the next way. And it's plenty of reasons why people choose to not be themselves in any given situation. Personally, that sort of behavior I don't trust. People do switch up very easily. And when I say switch up, I don't mean growing. I mean they're pretending to be something that they're not, you know? Because like a lot of people will mistake growth for switching up. And that's this video for another topic, but don't conflate the two. What I'm talking about is somebody who has not changed, willfully and purposefully making sure that they play an act around the people who they know. You know what I mean? We all know people like that. Hell, some of us have been subject to being that ourselves. But moral of the story here is I wanted to really analyze that behavior, well, rather that mindset, because I think it's something that we can all see and that we can all eventually come to understand and perhaps one day even empathize with and help those who do have an uncomfortable time with being themselves be themselves. Because I think that's where it all starts, right? I think it all stems from people's uncomfort to be their true selves in any given environment. Things like there's a time and a place, wrong time, this, that, and the third. Things we hear all our lives that, there's a way you act in certain situations. And yeah, that's perfectly true. It's called decorum. You acclimate to the situation that's in front of you. That's perfectly okay. Everyone does it. It's a survival mechanism. It's how human beings get down. It's how we survive so long. But I'll never understand this need for people to engage with others and within things that they do not like or want to be a part of, but they do it willingly. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to really put a cap on where they are. You can't really read them because you sense something. It's not authentic, but you can't really, like, you know what I mean? You don't want to seem like you're crazy. And this is another thing too why it's so easy for fake people to get away with it, because it plays on people's, when someone's being fake towards you, it causes, you could have a few reactions, right? But it usually will cause this immediate need to not try and seem so defensive or seem as if you're trying to call someone out unnecessarily. In other words, you're not trying to look crazy or overstep or look like you're tripping because someone might have said or did some shit that might seem a little, out of bounds or out of place for what's going down. You know what I mean? We all have run-ins with people like that. We all have run-ins with situations like that. Hell, some people's whole relationships are just fake, just that one Jenga piece away from falling apart. And this is something that we really need to look into because I think it ties into a lot of the dating issues that we have, specifically, especially in America today. I think a lot of people, men and women, just don't have the necessary, they don't have the necessary mental peace to be themselves when it really counts. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about being a good person or being a bad person. I'm simply saying be who you are, that you know you are. Be the person that you're growing towards. Be the person that you would like to be. And that, requires steps. But don't be a fake individual. Don't be someone who's willing to befriend people and engage with them for some menial gain, something you could do by yourself, but you just don't want to, or you an energy vampire, or you just a fiend for attention. It's a lot of different reasons why people who don't necessarily jive with you will still be in your face. It really doesn't. I don't have an answer for it. This is why I'm making this video. I'm asking the question. So what do you guys think? How do y'all feel about fake people? How do you feel about fake behavior in and of itself? My personal opinion, and this is like my definitive opinion of it, I absolutely hate it. I grew up around it. I still deal with fake individuals to this day. And it's always, it's a charming experience every time, It's a little enlightening. It teaches me something every single time I bump into those people. It teaches me a new side of life and just not how to get down. I'm more comfortable in myself and who I am, more self-assured, especially when dealing with those types of people, because I see how easy it is for me to not be that. And I understand, like, I'm not coming down on them. I empathize. This is a video of empathy. It's just stupid as fuck, but I'm still empathizing with them, right? That's part of the journey for me. But I don't really know. I guess maybe, I don't know. Am I venting? I don't know what this is anymore. I'm just saying, what do we do? What do you do, people of the world, subscribers, people in the comments? What do you do to deal with fake individuals? I don't have a remedy or a cure for it. I'm still looking for one in my individual life. So if you have an answer, please give me one. I would really love it. All in all, the point of this video is, don't be around fake people and try not to be a fake person. Move with authenticity, and do everything to the greatest and highest level that you can. So yeah, that's it. That's all I had to say for this one, you guys. Like I said, my name is Lakeith Leon. You can find me here on YouTube. I do have other social media. I have an Instagram, TikTok. I guess I'll put a link to those in the description, maybe. But yeah, if you fuck with me, I fuck with you, and I will see you.